Welcome to Harvey's Weekly Football Show. Harvey, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay.
Harvey, where can they catch us at? They can catch us every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on nighthawk-radio.com. You can check us out on Facebook, Spotify, Rumble, everywhere you find podcasts at YouTube Music, YouTube, and also check out Awakening Radio every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on nighthawk-radio.com. All right, Harvey, let's get ready for some college football, man.
Okay. We
We got NC State traveling to Wake Forest. NC State 7.5 point favorites. I'm going with NC State easily. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm going with NC State.
All right, man. In our second game, we got Colorado traveling to Houston, 7:30 p.m. Friday on ESPN, and Houston's 5.5 point favorites. I'm gonna go with Houston by more than five. Who you going with?
I'm gonna go with Houston.
All right, man. We got Kansas State also Friday night traveling to Arizona, 9:30 p.m. on Fox, and Kansas State's 1.5 point favorites. I'm gonna go with Kansas State. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm gonna go with Arizona.
All right, man. Well, didn't Arizona have a tough game with Hawaii? No, they destroyed Hawaii,
One
didn't they?
of them did. I don't know
No,
which one it
that
was.
was Stanford that got beat by Hawaii. Stanford
Yeah,
got beat.
yeah.
Didn't
Kansas
we pick
State
Stanford last
had a
week?
tough game first of the week.
Yeah, we picked Stanford last week as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I think last week was pretty good in college football, man.
Yeah.
Kentucky played a little bit better than what we thought they would. Kentucky looks decent, honestly. What did you think about
Well,
Kentucky against Ole Miss?
well, both of their offense and defense both are gonna have to click. What I seen, what I seen Saturday. Will they win an SEC game?
They will win an SEC game.
Will they win an SEC game? Because you know that
Vanderbilt,
SEC
maybe.
the SEC's tough.
Yep, I don't think they'll beat Auburn. All right, man. Let's move on to Oregon at Notre Dame Saturday at 12 p.m. on Fox. Oregon's 27.5 point favorites. I'm going with Oregon easy. Who you going with, Harvey?
Definitely going with Oregon.
All right, man. We got Clemson, number 12 Clemson, traveling to Georgia Tech. ACC game, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ESPN. Clemson's 3.5 point favorite, so I'm going with the Tigers. Who you going with, Harvey?
I tell you what, it's gonna be a good game. I'm going with Georgia Tech.
All right, Harvey. We got number 13 Oklahoma traveling to Temple, 12 p.m. Saturday on ESPN2. Oklahoma's 23.5 point favorites. I'm going to go with Oklahoma Sooners coming off the big win against Michigan. Who are you going with, Harvey?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Oklahoma.
All right, we got Wisconsin traveling to number 19 Alabama, 12 p.m. on ABC Saturday. Alabama's 21.5 point favorites. I think Alabama rebounds and wins two in a row. Who you going with, Harvey?
Yeah, me too.
All right, man. This could be the game of the week right here. Number six, Georgia, traveling to number 15, Tennessee. 3:30 p.m. Saturday on ABC, and Georgia's 3.5 point favorites. That's what you call
Which
a
is
pick'em game. Um, I'm going with
yeah.
Georgia. Who you going with, her?
I'm gonna go with Tennessee. They're the home team. I'm gonna pick. I think they're the home team. I'm gonna pick Tennessee.
Um, yeah, Tennessee's the home team.
Yeah,
All right, man. Or we got Oregon State traveling to number 21 Texas Tech, 3:30 p.m. Saturday on Fox. Texas Tech's 23.5 point favorite, so I think it'll be closer than that, but I'm going with Texas Tech either way.
that's what I'm
Who
gonna
you
go
going
with.
with, Harvey?
Texas Tech.
All right, we got USC traveling to Purdue,
Yeah,
3:30 p.m. Saturday on CBS. USC's 21.5 point favorites. I'm going with USC. Who you going
I
with, Harvey?
don't know about the 21. I don't know about the 21 and a half favorites, but I'll still pick USC.
All right, we got Pittsburgh traveling to West Virginia Saturday at 3:30 p.m. on ESPN. Pittsburgh 6.5 point favorites. I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh.
Well, first I got to ask you, what do you think about USF pulling off the upset against Florida?
USF what?
Picking up the upset against Florida, upset in Florida.
Well, don't South Florida play Miami this week?
They do.
I don't know if we got them on their picks here. I didn't see it.
We don't.
Uh, could they do? Could they probably go 3 for 3 if they beat? If they was to beat Miami, that would be three
They're for
top
real.
20.
They're already for real.
They already for real. But if they would be three top 25 programs in a
Yep.
row, and Miami will be a monumental one. Don't see it
Yep.
happening, but they
I
can.
say Florida's already a momentum win. I'd say Florida's a big time upset, probably their biggest win in program history. All
I
right, you
don't
ready
think.
for?
I don't think Florida is going to be all that hot this year.
Well, speaking of Florida, they travel to LSU Saturday at 7:30 p.m. on ABC. LSU 7.5 point favorites. So I'm going with the LSU Tigers. So you going with
I'm
Harvey?
going with LSU.
This could possibly be the game of the week as well. We got Texas A&M number 16 traveling to Notre Dame. Number 8, 7:30 p.m. on NBC and Peacock. Notre Dame 6.5 point favorites. I'm gonna go with Notre Dame. Who you going with, Harvey?
That's who I'm going with.
Yep. I think that'll be a decent one, man.
Yeah,
All right, man. We got a late night game, man. Out west, we got Minnesota traveling to California, 10:30 p.m. on ESPN. Minnesota's 1.5 point favorites. That's a pick'em game, man.
yeah.
I'm gonna go with the home team. I'm going with California.
Okay, I'm going to go with Minnesota.
We got a bunch of good games on here, man.
Yeah, we got one more. I think that's. I don't think. See which one. Yeah, you had. I think Washington State, North Texas State. Uh,
Mm-mm.
but if we don't, you want to try to pick the South Florida Miami game?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Miami. Who you going with? Hmm.
I'll pick Miami. But because I think that Carson Beck is he went from Georgia to Miami, and I think he stepped up he's the guy that has stepped up Miami's program already. You know,
Well, I mean, he was a good quarterback at Georgia.
yeah, I know it. Still, to me, the still, I'm still not understanding why he left Georgia for Miami. I
All
mean
that money. That's why he got paid
that's true
NIL
too.
money.
That's true too. Uh, but he's going to make Miami a threat. And as much as you know what, I would, it would probably make me feel good if South Florida beat them. But I don't see it happening. But I believe they'll give them a run for their money.
Yep, I'm going with Miami by 3.
Yeah, I pick Miami.
All right, Harvey. Now let's get to the NFL. We got Washington 1-0 traveling to Green Bay 1-0 8:15 p.m. Thursday night football on Prime Video, and we got Georgia. We got Green Bay as 3.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Packers by 30.
I'm going with the Packers too, but you know it's awful hard to pick against the Packers at Lambeau Field.
Well, we've seen what they did to Detroit. The Packers have the best defense in the NFL, maybe the best offense in the NFL.
Yeah,
Picking up Parsons too for basically chips, for basically just a bag of chips. That's crazy.
yeah.
All right, man. This is an interesting game. Both teams are 0-1. We got the Giants traveling to Dallas, 1 p.m. Sunday on Fox. Dallas is 5.5 point favorites. Um, I'm gonna give Dak Prescott his first win. Dallas is gonna win. Who you going with, Harvey?
I think Dallas plays like they did against Philadelphia Eagles. They'll playoff team if they play like they did against the Eagles. Because I was surprised that I figured they would lose by more than what they did, and they had a chance to win. So that being said, that I liked how they played. They could be a playoff team. I'm gonna pick them, but I want to see them play like they did against Philadelphia.
All right, man. We got Buffalo coming off of probably going to be the game of the year, beating Baltimore in an absolute instant classic. They had an instant classic last year in the divisional round too with Baltimore.
Yeah,
Anytime you get Lamar Jackson against Josh Allen, you get some hell of football, man.
it was an interesting game.
Game of the year so far. It was the best game in week one.
And Allen is one of the best fantasy football players. If you
Yeah.
got him you got him in your football fantasy, man, he gonna get you points.
Thank God for Josh Allen, man. I got him as my quarterback. All right, man. Speaking of that, we got Buffalo traveling to New York Sunday at 1 p.m. on CBS. Buffalo 6.5 point favorites. I would say that they're more favorite than just 6.5 in my opinion. I would give them like a 10.5
I think
favorites.
I do
I'm
too.
going Buffalo by a million. Who you
I'm gonna
going?
tell you what I see the Bills. I see the Bills winning that their conference, and the others I don't even think. No, I don't see none of the other. I don't see none of the other three making playoffs besides the Buffalo Bills.
No, but I'm
I
going
think
with the
they're head and
Bills.
shoulders. Yeah.
I'm going with the Bills by a million. Who you going with?
Oh yeah.
You're going with the Bills?
Oh sure.
All right, man. We got Seattle 0-1 traveling 1-0 Pittsburgh 1 p.m. on Fox, and Pittsburgh's 2.5 point favorites. So that'll be a decent game. Uh, I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Seattle.
Okay. I'm going to pick the Steelers because of Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he looked good Sunday, and he'll make or break them. You know what I mean? I mean, he's getting old, but he's still tough. So that could be an interesting game, though. Yeah, I'll pick the
Yep.
Steelers.
All right, man. We got two 0-1 teams playing each other. We got the 0-1 Bears traveling to the 0-1 Detroit Lions, 1 p.m. Eastern on Fox Sunday. Detroit's 5.5 point favorites. The Lions are going to bounce back and they're going to look like the old Lions, man. I'm going with the Lions by a million. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm going to pick the Lions too, but I mean, Green Bay just shut. Was Green Bay? Green Bay just which one shut them down? Green Bay.
Yep,
Green Bay shut them down. I mean, they didn't have no offense at all. I mean, they have a good offensive team, but Green Bay's defense just hey, awesome.
definitely been.
Green Bay's a threat. I mean, anytime you can hold the Detroit Lions offense down like they did, man. So I'll pick the Lions to bounce back. I think the Bears is going to have a rough season.
I think the Bears will be decent. Speaking of a rough season, we got the 0-1 Cleveland Browns traveling to the 0-1 Baltimore Ravens, 1 p.m. on Fox. Baltimore's 11.5 point favorites. I mean, I'm going with Baltimore. Who you going with, Thor?
I'm going to go with the Ravens too. I watched a little bit of the Browns in the Bengals game last
That
year.
that game ain't even worth even mentioning. Let's not.
But you know what? Last year Bengals would have lost that game.
Well, the Browns. I don't
They
even want
had
to
their
get.
change.
The
Yeah,
Browns lost that game. Their kicker can't kick worth a shit. Their kicker kept missing kicks. I think I could outkick him, and I'm fat, dude. So I'm
yeah,
230. I think I could
yeah.
outkick him. He missed a
It,
21 yarder.
it's cool. I'm like you. It's Browns. I don't know. I mean,
We missed the go ahead field goal, bro. We
yeah,
we we beat ourselves. The
yeah.
Bengals did not beat us. The
You
Browns
have to
beat
admit though,
themselves.
a 17-16 game is pretty good defensive game, but somebody's got to come up with a big play to win. and
It's the Browns' fault.
the
The
Browns didn't
Browns
do it.
kicker came up with a big
Yeah,
play for the Bengals. He missed
yeah,
it. So, as you say, a key to the city, they need to send the Browns kicker a key to Cincinnati.
yeah. Christmas gift.
All right, man. Enough for my rant. Let's go to the probably
Game of the week.
game of the week, man. Maybe we got Philadelphia traveling to Kansas City in a Super Bowl rematch, 4:25 p.m. on Fox. Kansas City somehow is 1.5 point favorites. Um, I don't know how they're favorites. I'm going Philadelphia. Who you going with her?
Well, my heart says Eagles, but my head says pick the Chiefs at Arrowhead.
Nah, the Chiefs look bad, man.
I don't Chiefs. I don't think the Chiefs would be the. I don't think the Chiefs would be the favorite this year in the NFC AFC. I know.
You're
I
gonna say
think that.
Buffalo.
Yeah, I think Buffalo probably made. Well, I wouldn't count out the Los Angeles Chargers either. They made
Chargers
some
look
good
really
moves.
good too.
Yeah,
You can't count out the Ravens with Lamar.
I would. I think the Bengals will be right amongst the mix this year. I believe this year the Bengals will be right in it.
Nope, not the Bengals. The Ravens will be.
Yeah,
I would actually give the Steelers. I would put the
with Aaron
Steelers ahead
Rodgers.
of the
Yeah,
Bengals. I'd
yeah.
put the Steelers ahead of the Bengals. The Steelers have an okay defense. The Bengals defense is like a JV squad. So
If it, I think if it's in the any division of the AFC has three teams in it, it's going to be that NFC North, AFC North.
I see the AFC North having two playoff teams with the Ravens and the Steelers. The Bengals will not make the playoffs.
Oh, I'll tell you what you if that don't happen, what do we need a man to dinner?
Sure, man. Even though you still owe me a dinner from winning the election,
Okay,
you already owe me one dinner,
yeah.
Hart. 2022 was a great year.
Yeah, to me, I see seven teams. You know, you got seven teams. I see one team from the AFC East, three teams from the AFC North. That's four.
Hmm.
One team from the South, and two teams from the AFC West. That's seven teams. That's the
I
17.
think you'll see three from the AFC West and two from the North. The three teams that you'll see from the West is the
So
Broncos,
you're
Chargers, and
at
Chiefs.
Denver. Yeah,
They had three last year. They're gonna have three this
that
year.
well, Denver got the nod over Cincinnati last year.
I think they're a better team than Cincinnati.
Yeah. Well, Cincinnati got to work on their defense.
Cincinnati uh should have lost to the Cleveland Browns. If you're about to lose to the Browns, you're not too good.
That's what I know. Their offense is better than that.
Well, the Browns defense is really good. The
Yeah.
Browns have a top 10 defense in the league. The Browns offense is the bottom.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
Browns defense is great. If we had Cincinnati's offense, the Browns would win the Super Bowl. Ah, enough ranting about the crappy Browns. Let's go to some
Yeah.
actual good football teams. All right, let's. We got 0-1 Atlanta traveling to 1-0 Minnesota Sunday Night Football, 8:20 p.m. on NBC and Peacock. Minnesota's 4.5 point favorites. I'm very impressed with JJ McCarthy, the Minnesota Vikings starting quarterback.
Yeah. They pulled off a big win
They
last
found them
time.
a good quarterback, and I'm gonna go with the Vikings. Who you going with, Harvey?
I am too. I have to go with the Vikings because they helped me win my fantasy league game, and he did good. And that I appreciate the Vikings winning. Uh, they did. They are a good team.
Yeah,
I believe they. I don't know about Atlanta Falcons.
yeah. They're decent. All right, man. Speaking of two good teams, man, we got the 1-0 Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing Houston. 7 p.m. Monday Night Football, man, and Houston's 2.5 point favorites. I'm gonna go with Cleveland Browns legend Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who you going with, Harvey?
You're going with the Bucks, huh?
Yep.
Well, I want to tell you right now. Texas without Joe Mixon, they could be out of it before he comes back.
Didn't they beat the Rams?
Huh?
Did they beat the Rams?
I think the round beat them. Stafford
Oh,
played pretty good for the round this week.
who?
Matthew Stafford did. He played
I
pretty
didn't
good
even
for them.
watch that game. I watched the San Francisco and Seahawks game.
But Matt Stafford, he didn't show no sign, no back problem.
They did win 14-9. The Rams did.
Yeah. How long is Mixon going to be out for Texas?
4 weeks.
And they're in trouble. If they're 0-4 by the time he comes back. Speaking
I
of,
don't think they'll be 0-4.
huh?
They'll be 0-2 in my opinion.
Speaking of, what do you think about Daniel Jones?
Uh, I
I
don't think that was even Daniel Jones. I think it's
He was
Miami
all
having
fantasy league
problems.
against Miami.
Miami's having problems. Miami could
Miami,
be
Miami
could be
may eventually be the worst team in the league this year.
no, 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 no. That's New Orleans or Cleveland or Tennessee. I would say Miami will win 5 games this year and trade Hill. Trade Tyreek Hill this season.
They got players. I don't. I just don't know. I just don't know.
Well, they got two of the best wide receivers in the football with Waddle
And they
and
got a
Tyreek
good
Hill.
quarterback, but I just don't know
Two
about.
is decent. Um, they got A-Chan at running back.
Yeah, and they. I just don't know.
Hmm. Harvey.
Tua is the key.
Yep, Harvey. Since we're being 100% honest, man, I will admit I was wrong about the Pittsburgh Steelers and Aaron Rodgers. The Steelers look good.
They did. They killed
I was
back.
wrong.
That was a good game. I watched several. I
And
watched quite a bit
I
of that
will tell
game.
you this: the Jets will be better than what people think too. Justin Fields is good.
I thought they was going to win that game. I thought Jets was going to beat Steelers.
Hmm.
Then Steelers come back won it. They were some good games this week. They were some real good games. They was. Most of them come down to the wire,
Yep.
and that's
Yep.
what you like.
Absolutely, man. That's what you call them pick'em games, Harvey.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, I think Pittsburgh will win more games than Cincinnati this year. And I'll tell you what, man, the Giants are starting Russell Wilson. He looked horrible week 1. I think if they had Jackson Dart out there, they might would beat the Cowboys. But since Russell Wilson's playing, had to pick the Cowboys. Um, Wilson was a great quarterback in Seattle, but he's
yeah,
Father Time's undefeated, man. Father Time's caught up with him. Yep,
uh,
Father Time has caught up with Russell Wilson. Father
yeah,
Time, the only person I've seen Father Time not catch up with was Tom Brady.
yeah, yeah.
Tom Brady could still play right now,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and he's like 48.
He can help any team.
Yeah, he's 48 years old, man.
He could help anybody right now.
Yeah, he's actually minority owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I think the Browns and the Saints might be the two worst teams in the league. Tennessee's there with them. Yeah,
yeah. We'll see. I mean, we can't tell much about the first week of the NFL season. You might can maybe 4 or 5
I can
weeks
tell you
into.
Cleveland ain't gonna be no good. Cleveland has a chance to be 0-5, bro. Have you seen who we play? We play Baltimore, Green Bay, the Steelers, and then after that we play Minnesota.
Gosh,
They'll be
that's a
0-5.
murder. That's a murder schedule, eh?
Um, that's easy wins for the other team, man. Uh,
And man, that's you see the teams that you're, and that ain't counting their division teams.
well, you got Pittsburgh in there with
I know, man, but Green
Baltimore.
Bay,
Cincinnati was their easiest game.
yeah,
Yeah. I think sometime we play the Jets. The Jets are okay. Sometime we play there's some other really bad team we play that we'll probably beat. The Browns probably looking at 3 or 4 wins this year.
if they win more than that and make the playoffs, they ought to give their coach a key to the city.
Key to the city.
Yeah,
Hey, since Cincinnati needs to give Cleveland's kicker a key to the city.
yeah.
I don't even want to talk about that. Just look it up on YouTube. It was like a 21 yarder.
That's unreal, ain't it?
Yeah. Well, you seen where San Francisco had kicker problems and they released their kicker and picked up another one.
Yeah,
But you know the Cleveland Browns being Cleveland, they're just gonna keep him.
yeah.
Yep.
Reagan's a
Hey,
soccer kicker.
did you
Uh,
see the Eagles got richer, man? The rich get richer. The Eagles picked up Zazarius Smith, pass rusher. He played for the Lions last year and the Cleveland Browns. He is a former Pro Bowler. I think he had like 9 sacks last year. So the rich get richer in with the Eagles. That's a great pickup for the Eagles. The Eagles will be better on the defense. Their pass rush is improved with Zazarius
who,
Smith.
yeah. Speaking of, Michael Parsons played Sunday. Michael Parsons
Green Bay
played Sunday.
Packers. He had a sack in that
Yeah,
game.
that's what I was talking about. He just made Green Bay that much dangerous.
He only played like 20 some snaps and had a sack and 4 quarterback hits.
Yeah,
4 quarterback hits and 1 sack, and he
yeah,
was limited in his snaps they let him play. He played like 22
yeah. I
snaps.
could, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
That's
talented,
what Mark.
buddy.
That's what Micah Parsons does. So that's why he's one of the elite pass rushers in the game.
Oh yeah.
You know, Miles Garrett had like 3 or 4 sacks against the Bengals.
Yeah.
He's unreal. Hey, if you're gonna watch Cleveland, watch their defense. Their offense will put you to sleep though.
Yeah, that's yeah. You gotta have no matter how good your defense. Yeah, I mean, you like you're saying that game Sunday was a 17-16 a game. I mean, most times if you score 17 or 16 points in the NFL, you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
I mean, when you got some teams that got some offensive skills, you better be ready to play them. I mean, because
You know the Browns play Buffalo this year too, man.
yeah,
Yeah, I think we play Miami. That might be our easiest game. I think the Browns play Miami.
I just don't know. I'm Miami.
But we play the Bills. Hey, I got Josh Allen in fantasy, man, so that'll be good.
I can't believe the Indianapolis Colts beat Miami like they did. I really did. I mean, Daniel Jones looked all world against them.
He looked all world.
Well, was Daniel Jones really not a bad quarterback either?
He's a bridge quarterback. He's decent.
So, you never know. He on the right team. Indianapolis may be the team to beat that division.
Are you talking about Baker Mayfield ish, maybe? Have a Baker
Well,
Mayfield run?
I think Baker Mayfield. I think the Tampa Bay is probably win their division too.
Easy. They beat the second best team in their division last week on the road, Atlanta.
Yeah, and he did good.
I don't even want to talk about it. Makes me sick to my
No,
stomach. Let's not talk.
call it the Baker Mayfield curse.
The Browns had their franchise quarterback they was looking for all these years and trade him away.
I won't tell you to this day. I, I, why? That's just what I think. Why would you get rid of your best quarterback? Why you got you? I've done everything in my power to keep him there,
It's because
but I don't know what went on there.
they fell in love with Deshaun Watson's talent. Deshaun Watson was a great talent until he got the money, man.
I still would have took Baker Mayfield. I don't care how good Sean Watson was. He was good at college. I watched him. I still would have took Baker Mayfield over him.
Deshaun Watson is a terrible human being, though. We should have kept Baker. Baker's a good guy, a good role model, a good leader. Deshaun Watson, terrible human being. He shouldn't even be allowed to play football.
If I,
That's the worst
you
contract
know
in
what?
NFL history. Worst trade in NFL history is the Browns trade.
I know you the one. You might not want to hear what I have to say, but if that, if I'm going to let Baker Mayfield go, I'd sure would act for somebody besides Sean Watson. I wouldn't even try to talk to Tim Tebow. I mean, gosh, Tim Tebow. I still, to me, I still get upset over that. I don't know what happened there. A good talent is Tim Tebow. Nobody. Uh, I got it. I didn't like the NFL. I don't know what happened there. He could have played in the NFL.
And the truth is, him being a Christian got him kicked out of the league.
I really think that. You see what he done that one year? He took was it Pittsburgh or who it was? Who was it? He took to the playoffs that one year.
Denver, he beat Pittsburgh too in the wild card round.
And Denver was supposed to beat them. Denver was a powerhouse compared to them.
Pittsburgh was.
Yeah, I mean
Pittsburgh was a
that's what I mean.
powerhouse. Yeah.
Yeah, and he took them and beat them.
Yeah. Um.
Hey,
Well,
that's the
you
way it
could
goes.
say that they kicked Colin Kaepernick out of the league too, like they did Tim Tebow for different reasons.
Yeah.
He was a good talent too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Colin Kaepernick could play, man. I guess you could say that they kicked him out in different ways than they did Tim Tebow, but
Yeah.
both of them definitely got kicked out of the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Colin Kaepernick got did right. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to get political. I'm just saying the NFL did him and Tim Tebow dirty.
Yeah. Well, buddy, I will tell you what. I'm getting low on my battery on this phone. It's down to 10%. So I think I'll have to charge it back up here in a minute.
All right, we'll just talk for a few more minutes. But yeah, I mean you're right. Tim Tebow was a heck of a talent.
Oh yeah.
Um, there was like a magical drive that he had throwing the ball to Thomas on a last second touchdown or like 1 minute touchdown or something like that against Pittsburgh to beat them.
Yeah.
That season, Tim Tebow was clutch in like the last few minutes.
Yeah.
Didn't they call it Tebow Mania?
Huh?
Tebow Mania.
Oh yeah. Something like that.
Yep. Didn't Skip Bayless say he's a winner? He's a player.
He was right. I mean,
Yeah.
did he win the Heisman Trophy?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he did they win the national championship in Florida?
Yeah. One, I
Well,
think, one or two.
had to had to be doing something right.
I'm not saying he wasn't a phenomenal talent.
No,
He tried to come back as a tight end on Jacksonville.
he was a running quarterback too. I mean, you want a good if you got a quarterback that's real good, can throw the ball good, and like Lamar Jackson, it's a pretty good asset to have somebody like that. Not just a in the pocket quarterback. Probably one of the best in the pocket quarterback has always been Tom Brady. I think. But you got something in the NFL right now that could not just Lamar Jackson. There's a few more. They can run the football. I mean,
Josh Allen.
yeah,
Uh, who else is a good runner? Obviously
even two,
Cam Newton was a
even Tua,
great
but I don't think Tua was
quarterback
going to
years
be running much
ago.
more. No,
Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen,
Tua.
Patrick Mahomes. Justin Herbert can run a little bit.
Oh
Uh,
man, I'll tell you what, they look good the other day. Chargers, they look good the other day.
you want to know who looked good? Trevor Lawrence played a good game the other day. I wonder if Trevor Lawrence is back.
They Chargers had a good rookie. I don't know if he's a rookie, but it really was. He 20 something points in fantasy. He got
Oh,
gosh.
he's not a rookie. He's a third year guy, Johnson.
But Josh, I mean, I said, man, nobody picking him up.
Everybody is
I
trying to.
say, well,
Yep. Well, Harvey, it's been fun. Well, thank everybody for listening. Check us out every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go to nighthawk-radio.com. Everybody have a good night and God bless.
I'm glad.